What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of What's New in Scootering, brought to you by TheVaultProScooters. This is the series where I showcase all the new and exciting product that has been recently released for you guys to cop. Today we're going to be taking a look at some new North stuff, along with the long-awaited Logan Fuller Aztek deck, Brian Noyes AO deck, Jesse Bay's Apex deck, and a few other cool things. First up is the North X Midnight wheels. So this wheel is a collaborative wheel with Midnight. If you don't know Midnight creates some really cool specialty clothing and also bars. They do sell direct, so unfortunately you can't really buy their product anywhere else directly through them. But if you have been in scootering for a while, you've probably seen their product on Instagram. It is really cool, but I do like to see collaborative stuff, so it was really awesome that North did that with them. The wheel is a 24mm by 110 hollow core wheel. It does also come in a 115 by 30mm option. However, we just don't have those yet. They do come with pre-installed bearings and feature this really cool, like bright lime green urethane. And the core features this girl with the Midnight Scooters moon logo. This is pretty much their trademark. It's the logo that's pretty much on anything they own. So I really do like it. This wheel is not like any other out there, and they did a killer job. The urethane rating is 88A, and they're sold in a pair, so if you buy them, you get 2 wheels, and last but not least, they weigh 8.3 ounces per wheel. Next up is the North Scooters mountain headset. This is the box it comes in. It's a little bit bigger, but really nice. North went the extra mile just to help their product stand out a little bit more compared to everybody else, but I wanted to showcase it just so you guys could see. But if you open it up, there it is, the North mountain headset. So I'm gonna pull it out so you guys can see what comes inside. You get your 2 traditional integrated bearings here. You also get a crown raise and compression ring, so you'll be good to go. You can see there's some stars here. It says North in this really cool font, and even says integrated headset there on the top. Since it's integrated, it'll pretty much work with any fork, any compression, stuff like that. You're not gonna run into any issues with compatibility. I am holding the black colorway, however, it does come in a few others. As you can see here, it does come in the gold, silver, rose gold, and black. These are the colorways that are available now. However, I'm sure we'll see some others get released later down the road. The last North product in today's video is their all new 30mm compatible fork. This is the 30 fork. It features a new design on the side here. This fork obviously can fit 30mm wheels along with 120s, so you can't go any bigger than 120 by 30mm. It does feature spacers here, so if you want to ride 24mm wheels, you can. It's made from 6061 aluminum, just like a majority of forks, so it's relatively light. The axle that comes included is your traditional 8mm Allen to nut. The compression bolt is an M8 compression bolt, and it does come included with your washer as well. This fork is intended to be ridden with SCS or HIC, so don't try riding any other compression other than those 2. And last but not least, the 30 fork weighs 12.7 ounces. Just like the headsets, the fork also comes in gold, rose gold, and silver. Here we go. I would say this is going to be the most exciting product in today's video just because it's absolutely insane. Insane is the only word that accurately describes this deck. We're going to take a look at the all-new Logan Fuller Signature Aztek deck. Listen, this deck, this deck is not your traditional Aztek deck. Currently, this is now the widest and longest deck on the market. So how wide is it? Let me tell you. This guy, 6.6 inches wide. 6.6 inches wide. It's named the 666 deck. It's 6.66 wide. Before this, the widest deck on the market was 6, and they jumped straight to 6.6. So we have another deck in today's video that exceeded 6, but nobody saw this coming. Look at how wide this deck is. It does come in either 23 or 24 long, so this is the first 24-inch long deck. Aside from its crazy dimensions, it does feature your traditional Aztek deck specs. It does have an 83-degree head tube angle. It can fit up to 120 by 30mm wheels. It is not 12 standard compatible, so 12 standard conversion kits from the previous Aztek decks will not work on this guy. It does come with spacers, so you can ride 24mm or 30mm immediately. When it comes to brake compatibility, you can pretty much ride any brake that features this brake bolt pattern. I would say stick with the Aztek brake or ride the Aztek Lucid fender. That guy should work as well, but if you want to ride any of the other aftermarket fenders, you should be good as well. Looking at the bottom, this deck is primarily flat. It does have a little graphic here tying into Logan Fuller's signature graphic. This is what he wanted. It does have a graphic here on the top as well. What does this mean? I don't know. I would assume it has something to do with 666. I'm Googling it, I have to know. Oh, in Roman numerals, it's 666. I know, question of the hour is the biggest deck on the market, 24 inches long, 6.6 inches wide. How much does it weigh? The 24 inch weighs 4 pounds, 9.2 ounces. How did they make this deck that light, yet this big? Dom, over at Aztek, you are a wizard, man. Since the only other size option is the 23, it's not gonna weigh much less, you know, maybe an ounce or two. So take that into account if you are curious. So what wheels do you ride with the 6.66 24-inch long Aztek deck? Aztek ERMINE wheels. What better wheels to ride? I have already covered the Aztek ERMINE wheels in a previous episode of What's New in Scootering, so I'm not gonna dive into all the specs. If you guys wanna check that out, click the link up there or down there. But the wheel is now available in white urethane. Originally, the XL ERMINE wheels and the normal ones were only available in black, but they are now available in white, so you still get the same core design except the white urethane. I am holding the black one. However, it does come in the ruby, aqua, and ivory, just like the black ones. All right, so before we move on to the rest of the product, let's check out some comments. AKA my favorite part of the video, because it's where you guys, AKA James, roast me the entire time. Let's check out the first comment coming from Claymore. Me, Walter, do the Austin for me. Walter, drops headset. Me, perfect. I don't even, when do I drop headsets? Do I drop the headset occasionally? Sure. I would say, dude, the Austin is like dropping the Allen wrench, because I drop the Allen wrench every time I do a custom build. All right, PJ Magic says, oh my God, that smooth B-roll with the bokeh in the background. Heart eyes emoji, that filming was...
Yeah, it is.
This emoji. Listen, James I hear gets that smooth B-roll. When he said he wanted a smoke machine, we laughed. But now,
look who's laughing
Look
now.
who's laughing now. Bravo, James. Pat yourself on the back.
I already did.
You did? Okay. Should have known. Next comment. When you write down the specs and you still get the specs of the Matty C deck wrong. Did I get it wrong? This deck comes in at 19.5 inches long, 4.5 inches. I was wrong. 30 millimeter wide wheels, just like the air deck. It does come with spacers in the box. It comes with this brake.
Stupid!
These Vader fender. Shut up! Dude, the comment section is undefeated. If you're watching this now, the deck is 4.8, not 4.5. If you're watching this, Root Industries, I'm sorry. Coming from Robbie Flood, shout out to your profile photo that is actually my photo on Instagram, and that's actually a design that White Trash made with some collaborative stuff with us, but I like the photo. Shout out to the Vault crew, doing it hard for us every day. Love ya, heart emoji. Dude, we're out here doing it. We're doing it every day. We're not doing YouTube videos every day, but we are doing something here every day for you guys. These videos do take a ton of effort to make, and James spends hours editing them because there's a lot that goes into it. So if you guys do appreciate them, subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you, Robbie, for the compliment. We're gonna continue to pump out great videos and also get your guys' scooter parts shipped out as fast as possible so you guys can have everything for Christmas and after. So we out here trying. Okay, so we took a look at Logan Fuller's signature Aztek deck, and it just so happens that his good friend, Brian Noyes, had his signature AO deck drop just a couple days ago. Brian Noyes and Logan Fuller like ride together. They're like super close homies. They hit every spot together. They are absolutely insane. It's like this dynamic duo. And when Brian Noyes' deck was announced, I was super hyped, and I was even more excited when they released the graphic. So, we'll take a look at the graphic in just a sec, but let's review the overall specs. His deck does come in two widths, so you either get 5.8 or 6.25. So, I said earlier that another deck in the video did exceed 6 inches wide. This is the one I was speaking of. So if Logan Fuller's deck never had came out, Brian Noyes' deck would be the widest deck on the market, but Logan Fuller just had to jump to 6'6". When it comes to length, you can pick between 21.5, 22, or 23, so those are the current lengths that this deck is available in. The deck can fit 30 wide wheels along with 24 millimeter wide wheels. It comes with spacers included, so if you do need that, you're good to go. It can also fit up to 125mm wheels with the brake. You can always remove it to ride a fender if you need to. It does feature the same removable aluminum inserts, just like Ruben's deck, Astro's deck, and I think Derek Marr's deck as well. And moving on to the front of the deck, you still get the 84-degree head tube angle, just like a majority of the other AO decks that have come out in the last year or so. Taking a look at the bottom, this is where we do see Brian's really cool signature graphic. It is a Miami Vice themed graphic. He put in a ton of effort figuring out what he wanted to do, and this is the finished product. So you can see Brian on a jet ski, and you got his name here. And just the overall theme of it is very Miami Vice themed, and it's super cool. And I do like how the whole deck is the graphic. On the side of the deck, it does also say his last name, so no confusing what deck you have. And this is the black colorway, however, it does also come in one other. Bam! This is the half pink, half purple colorway. And looking at the bottom, I think it just makes the graphic pop a little bit more. I really do like it. I do really like to see pink products come out, and this is such a sick anodized pink that I hope AO releases more products in the future. But you could choose between black or pink and purple, whatever one floats your boat, whatever one fits your color scheme more. But at the end of the day, just support Brian and pick up one of these decks before they're gone, because they're definitely special. And before I move on, the largest size in the Brian Noyes deck weighs 4 pounds, 11.7 ounces. There's been a ton of decks in today's video, so let's move on to something that you put on a deck. We have some new grip tape here from Mob. If you don't know, Mob is a skateboard grip tape company, and they have produced some of the craziest designs out there. What makes this specific grip tape special, bam. So this is colored clear grip tape. We've seen Mob and plenty of other companies do clear grip tape, but not a lot of them have done color. So you can apply this to your deck. You could throw some stuff under it, some like stickers or pictures of anything, and you'll be able to see it through the grip tape. So if you were to apply this on the Logan Fuller deck, you would see the Roman numerals under it through the grip tape, but the only difference is it's colored. It was actually really funny. Clayton Lindley was here to do his custom build, and he had asked us if we had colored clear grip tape, and I was like, that's not a thing. And literally 10 minutes after he left, this arrived. We currently have red, purple, blue, and green. If you want to pick up any of those, the links are down below. Moving on to the last product in today's video, it is another signature deck, but it's from Apex. Jesse Bays has been riding for Apex for as long as I can remember, and he has had a signature Apex Quantum Fork for as long as I can remember as well. And I've seen him on Instagram riding this deck for a while now, and I was curious when it was finally gonna be here, and today's the day. So this is Jesse Bays' signature Apex deck. He decided to go with a two-tone colorway, the half gold, half red. This is the angled deck, so you get the same traditional head tube and shape. The only difference is it's 5 inches wide instead of 4.5 inches wide. He decided to go with the 490mm deck, which comes to 19.25 inches long. You get the Apex drilled brake along with your spacers and axle, so you'll be good to go immediately. And if we look on the bottom, he also has a couple cool things here. You have like the Apex logo splitting from this side to this side, another one there, and last but not least, his signature in the middle to identify it as his deck. All Apex decks currently are still only compatible with 110 by 24mm wide wheels, so if you're not riding 110 by 24mm, do not buy this deck, or if you buy this deck, do not buy any bigger than that size because it will not work. And the last thing is the Jesse Bays deck weighs 2 pounds, 14.9 ounces, super light, super sturdy. Little bit higher price point, but you're definitely paying for what you get. All right, you guys, so that's all I got for this episode of What's New in Scootering. If you guys liked it, smash the like button. If you want to see more, make sure you're subscribed. And if you're interested in anything that I showed you today, all the links will be down below. All right, you guys, so until the next episode, have a good one.